Did you know that God originally created you good? It's true. I know you may have heard from some other religious people that you're sinful and terrible and in need of God's help. But before we get to any of that, I want you to know that originally God created mankind and said we were very good. He put us in this perfect environment, and His original intention was to live with us, right in our midst, enjoying a relationship with one another forever and ever. No death, no dying, no disease, no sickness. Sound too good to be true? Check out the first couple chapters of the very first book of the Bible, the book of Genesis. It's all in there. But here's where the problem comes in. See, in order for love to be real, it can't be forced on anyone. I remember when my kids were younger, when they would hear me coming home from work, they'd run to the back door and jump up into my arms and yell, "Daddy, we love you, we missed you." Man, I loved those days. But how do you think it would work if it worked like this instead? When I got home from work and walked in the door, I yelled for my kids to come over and tell me how much they missed me. How much do you think they loved me? I don't think it would work real well that way, would it? You tell me that you love me. Because that's not real love. See, it doesn't work that way with God. When He created us good, He put us in a perfect environment. He gave us a choice as to whether or not we'd love Him and follow Him and enjoy a relationship with Him. Well, guess what we chose? Now, maybe you're thinking, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have chose to walk away from God. If it were me way back in the day, I would have chose to stay with Him forever, trusting Him, loving Him, following Him for all eternity. Really? I mean, really, do you really think that's what you would have done? How are you doing with that in your own life today? You know, the whole following God, obedience thing. Have you ever messed up? Have you ever chosen to do what you wanted to do instead of what God wanted you to do? Of course you have. Me too. That's why I need God. Because although I was originally created good, I didn't stay that way. And today I need God's help to live the way I'm supposed to live. I think you probably do too, right? And that's the great news in this entire story. Even though we all choose to walk away from God, God keeps walking toward us. He keeps pursuing us. He loves us and He thinks we're incredible. We're a masterpiece, the most magnificent part of His entire creation. And if our Creator thinks that way about us, what right do we have to think anything less? See, maybe it's time to change the way you think about yourself.